What's up, y'all? It's L.E.J, man. I'm gonna show y'all L.E.J. This is like a pet favorite brand of mine. So it's a great honor to show you such incredible winter wear that he has provided us. Yeah, a lot of them are gonna be shapes you've seen before, and there's one little boom, big hit in the back, sold out at the moment at the time that I'm speaking, but I'm sure one will come back. There's some guys order two, return one, so keep your eye out, it's gonna happen. We'll kick it off with this first one. Pretty sick. They're classic, the Cat Posh Plage coat, but this time in winter fabrication, so it's the winter plage coat. We have had the winter plage coat before, but this is the first time we're seeing a nice Harris tweed cloth in it. So something that we probably have even had in like a sport coat in the past, but this time done in, Luke's take on what a sport coat should be. This is the Posh Plage is kind of like a chore coat, but it's done with construction that reminds us of a sport coat. So the way that the sleeves are manufactured, it's two parts, so it kind of has a natural kind of curvature to it, the way that you would see with a sport coat. The way the shoulder's attached, and the buttons used are also very, very nice. It's not something you'd expect to see on a workwear piece. It's like these big old mother of pearl buttons, smoked out, looks very, very clean on it. It is unlined in the body, but we do have a nice lining in the sleeve, so no worries if you are, sensitive, especially to like a scratchier Harris tweed. And it does have, these aren't exactly belt ties tied in the front. The way that these work, it's actually reinforcement for the pockets. So these pockets are attached here, especially on a robust cloth like this. You might be putting a little bit of extra stress on that. So it's not something that's gonna pop off with wear and tear. It's meant to last and just be worn and adored for years to come. This is size, I'd say take your usual US chest size. So this is a size 42. I'll show you how that fits on top of this guy. Bam. So fall winter, you wear it as like an outerwear. Bam, on top of this. And you're just, you're looking cool. I don't know, if I can't see myself, I'm sure it looks amazing on me, probably. I could maybe go a size up. It feels like I probably want to size up. Notice I'm wearing it over a jacket. You're putting it on a shirt now. Mwah, amazing, molto bene. But yeah, L.E.J. plage jacket, you know what it's about. Very, very nice stuff. Oh, on the back, it does have a functional martingale as well, something to note. These buttons do come out. You can't even, cinch them in the back if you want to make a little bit of like a vespid waist on this. Get a little bit more fun with it. That's how Luke does it, so why not you? Next up is another shape that we've had with them before, the Shell Blouson. Last time we stocked it, it was in a charcoal. This time, this was the forest green color. We were really, really into this color. We even wanted to stock it last time around. It just wound up not making the cut in the factory. So now we're really grateful that this did make it into production and we have it to offer to y'all. Yeah, it's just a really deep green. I feel like it's a color you'd expect us to carry and it makes so much sense in this. It kind of keeps the sporty nature of a jacket like this, of a blouson, kind of like in that racing green kind of realm, especially coming out of the UK. We're doing respect to where it's made. It has this cinch that comes all the way around the bottom right here, and it's not exactly elasticated. It has a draw cord that you're meant to kind of change the shape that you want. I'm gonna toss it on right now to show you how that works. So when it's uncinched, it kind of has a pretty voluminous shape to it, kind of like almost an A shape, a bell shape, but then as soon as you do this, you can kind of really, really cinch it in, make it into kind of like something a little bit more attitude. It has a really nice like bubbly blouson shape to it once you do it like that. And then when you zip it up, it really takes on its own life. It has a pretty substantial collar. You can pop the bad boy up. It is lined in the back as he does with all of these kind of like woolen cloths. It also has the same pocket that you would find on his shirts, this like circular, really nicely fashioned chest patch pocket. And then it has zip pockets on the side here as well. Finished with these really sweet like loop zippers that you'll also find on the front zipper section. And it is a two-way zip, so you can kind of change and modulate how you want that to fit on your body. Yeah, I'm taking my usual size 42. You can see this is a bit more voluminous than the Posh Plage, whereas this is supposed to be a bit more tailored in shape. This one's more casual leaning. The sleeves, I usually have like pretty regular arms. I think they're meant to be a little bit longer, especially with how they are elasticated. It kind of stacks in a pretty nice way. So yeah, don't worry if the sleeves are too long. I wouldn't fuss about it. Don't go and try and getting it shortened unless you really want to. I think just wear it as is, and it has a nice attitude to it. And last but definitely not least, we have the L.E.J. leather. This is our first time venturing into their leather. They've tried to make some leather pieces in the past, but things get complicated in the production floor. But finally, we have had a leather that has seen the light of day. This, as I mentioned, is sold out at the time that I'm showing it to you, but please pay attention because if it comes back, you're gonna want to know about it. It's done in a very, very supple, super soft, but like robust cowhide. It has like, I don't know, you really need to feel this thing in person to understand what it feels like. It has so much weight to it, but it feels like just so soft and luxury and buttery. I'm gonna take off this toasty jacket so I can toss that one off for you so you can see how that looks. Yeah, it has very similar details to the shell blouson. I'd say it's probably pretty inspired by that shape, except just re-kitted, re-outfitted to make sense on a leather. So instead of having this waist drawstring to cinch it in, because that would be a lot of heavy duty work for like a draw cord to do, it instead has these cinches on the inside. So it is elasticated in the back the way a blouson should be. But then you also have 4 draw cords that you can either let hang down the side, or you can use them to cinch it in to make even more aggressive cinched in shape. So this is me taking a size 42, the same size across all these jackets to show you kind of a comparison. When you're wearing it on body, these hang out the side, but you can cinch it up and tie it, have fun, do whatever you like. Or you can just take them out completely if you'd rather not mess with that, and it still has the elastic back to keep it in that same like bubble shape. The sleeves on these are finished with an adjustable snap, so you can wear it looser or you can taper that in. And the sleeves have plenty of room, so you're good to wear like knitwear with it. It's not gonna get too like bunched up and constrained. It just, yeah, it has a lot of volume in the body. So I wouldn't have to size up to accommodate that. I think taking your true size, especially even if you're gonna wear knitwear, works with that. But the waist does taper in a good amount. So you can see when I zip it up, there is, bam, okay, yeah, as I was mentioning, when you zip up this jacket, you can really see how tapered towards the waist it is, just because of that blouson shape. So up front, it's gonna look, you know, a little bit like there's some pulling there, but that's because there is the way that the cinch works there. And that's where that little second zip comes in. So it relieves some stress there, but you still get to have that pretty sweet, kind of like stylish, intentional shape that Luke puts into that jacket. I think from the side, you can really appreciate how sick it is with the voluminous body going in. You know, he knows what he's doing. It's really nice. Instead of having these zipped hand pockets as well, he finished it with snap pockets on the side on this one. So another deviation from this. And if you are familiar with L.E.J. things in the past, he has the hand pockets finished with this cord lining. Who makes this again? Is this Brisbane Moss cord? Probably. Something like that, right? Yeah. They make really nice cords. We've carried cord trousers from Luke in the past with this same cord. I actually have the same pants in the same color. So yeah, just a little nod. He's still using the same fabrics in different ways on each of the pieces. So yeah, just great design coming out of that house. So those are the 3 pieces we have. Let us know if you all have any other questions. Check out the other videos. And actually, there is one last thing. We didn't want to do a whole video for this, but we do have some new shoes to show y'all. It is the Paraboot Roms, but this time in the black support low leather. We've had the Roms in black grain before, and even the Michaels in the same black support low leather, but this is just another spin on what we're taking. Classic as ever, just the chunky penny loafer. Sizing, I'd say take your usual UK size. So I'd say I'm a usual 10.5 US. I take a 9.5 UK for these guys for a good fit. Yeah, all right, I think that's it now. That's it. Yeah, take care, y'all.